aggregators, let's gather around. An adventure is always waiting. There's storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the go. Whoa. Let's start the show. Youth on the go. Whoa. Let's start the show. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning to all of our radio listeners or viewers via Von Radio's Facebook page and YouTube channel, and welcome to this edition of Youth on the Go here on Von Radio. I am Zahnela Claxton from the Ministry of Education et al., and it is indeed a pleasure to be here with you this morning. It's always a pleasure to be here with you on Saturday mornings to share updates, information, activities that will benefit our students, our young people, and we have quite a few different things happening today that we would like to share. Of course, it is still the month of November, and so we know that our partners at the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society, NHCS, and in particular the Conservation and Biodiversity Committee, presents us with information and quiz questions each week during the month of November to share with you, our listeners and viewers. And the hope is that our students out there will be able to answer questions based on various trees, local, national, regional, international in some cases. And the hope is that through Album Month we would learn not just about the various trees, but the importance of conservation and the benefits of taking care of our trees. And so we'll have that later on. But first up, we want to share some information with you. And so this month is still Youth Month, and we have our Department of Youth has the Youth Month calendar going very strongly. They've been having some various activities, and the theme for Youth Month 2025 is Youth in Tech, Shaping What's Next. Youth in Tech, Shaping What's Next. And so through the department, we have seen our as I said, the various activities related for most part to technology. What's coming up? We have coming up this week, or actually coming up in short order, the peer workshop. That's the Parents and Artificial Intelligence Readiness Seminar, and that is scheduled to take place on December 2nd. So we have another week for that. And the aim of the peer workshop is to prepare parents for the future of learning, to kind of give parents a sense of what is AI, how we could use AI, how our students are using AI, and as I said, how parents can possibly use AI to assist or support their child. The workshop will take place from 5 p.m. and it's anticipated to take about 2 hours from 5 p.m. At the Malcolm Gishar Recreational Park, and we are encouraging all parents to register. There is a registration link, and there's a flyer also circulating that has a QR code that can be scanned. And parents, we are encouraging you just to get a sense of what what AI has to offer, what are some of the challenges, what are some of the benefits, and put you in a place to be able to really understand and to support. The reality is that sometimes we hear AI and we get a bit intimidated. Sometimes we turn a blind eye to the fact that it exists. So we say we don't want anything to do with that. We're not doing it in that. But the reality is it is here, and we have to have an understanding. If you have a child who is in school, you need to know about AI, whether it be primary school, secondary school, it doesn't matter at which level. You need to understand, because we have various things that we're dealing with where students are using AI to complete all the assignments and they can't explain to you what was done, or that they're using the AI and copying it wholesale, and that of course is not their original work. And so we want you to understand that AI is here. we are not saying we cannot use AI, or AI is not a wonderful supportive tool, but it is just that it's a tool that serves to support. And so how can you use it to support? Instead of in everything we have an intended purpose and then the actual use. We want you to be able to use the AI for some of the benefits and to be mindful of some of the challenges. And so parents, that's December 2nd, the Department of Youth will host the peer Parents and Artificial Intelligence Readiness Seminar. And the facilitator is Miss Malikwa Kamu. She is a recent graduate of the University of the Virgin Islands, and she has done some work in AI. She's also a teacher at the Charlestown Secondary School. She teaches technology as well. Miss Kamu has been a volunteer with the Department of Youth for several years. In fact, a few years ago, prior to going to UVI, she was one of the Youth Impact 12 awardees for volunteerism. So she's no stranger to interacting. She's no stranger to sharing. She has presented at conferences within the UVI space as well as in the United States. She served as a judge for the speech contest, which was hosted by the National Bank, St. Kitts Nevis and Anguilla National Bank in January, which also focused on AI in education. So she will be able to assist you and answer many questions, and I'm hoping that we're all prepared to come on board and to have a really engaging activity so that we can all be empowered to support your children going forward. That's Parents and Artificial Intelligence Readiness Seminar. So look forward to seeing you there. And that will be on December 2nd at 5 p.m. If I could spend let me just give you a few of the others, and then I'll spend some time reflecting on one of the activities that we have coming or just started or launched this week as well. We have coming up the Moonlight Walk, Barbecue and Games on December 6th at 6 p.m. This is for our young people, and of course families can also come out to join. The route, the walk will start at the flats and it will go to the Villa Grounds via Brown Hill and Farms Estate. So that's the route for the walk, and then it ends at the Villa Grounds with a barbecue and games, and you can register for that as well so that we can get a sense of numbers, and the registration is available through the Department of Youth as well. That is the activity part of our 2025 Youth Month calendar. Once again, the theme is Youth in Tech, Shaping What's Next. And so we're looking at even the fact that within the technological space that you have to have physical activities, social activities ingrained, because the reality is that sometimes we get so focused on the technologies that we miss the opportunities to socialize. And so that's part of Shaping What's Next, the importance and the focus on the interactions, the socialization, the health and well-being. So the Moonlight Walk is one of the activities that will be celebrated and be part of the calendar for Youth Month 2025. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we will continue with some more of the activities that we can look forward to participating in during Youth Month 2025.
From Queen City, Nevis, this is the powerhouse of the Eastern Caribbean, Vaughn Radio.
It's time, come on, rise and shine. You know, I know we're gonna have a great time. And now we're past it quickly, you don't wanna miss it. So turn up the radio, it's Youth on the Go. Youth on the Go. Whoa, let's start the show. Oh, Youth on the Go. Whoa, let's start the show. Whoa, let's go, let's go, let's go. I will learn new things. I will be creative. grab your gears, let's gather round. An adventure is always waiting. This storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the go. Whoa. Let's start the show. Youth on the go. Whoa. Let's start the show. Whoa. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
All right, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning to all of our radio listeners, our viewers via Von Radio's Facebook page and YouTube channel, and welcome to this edition of Youth on the Go here on Von Radio. I am Zahnela Claxton from the Ministry of Education Natal, and as I said before, it is indeed a pleasure to be here this beautiful Saturday morning. It is indeed a bright and sunny day here on Nevis. Just before the break, we spoke about some of the activities that we have coming up through the Department of Youth, and so we will continue. We have and the theme, Youth in Tech Shaping What's Next. In addition to those activities, we also have a animation workshop, and that will take place on the 9th, 10th, 11th, 15th, and 16th of December. It will be on, the registration will run from, it actually is currently open, I'm sorry, and so the code and the link are both available on the department's Facebook page, and the workshop is entitled the Art in Motion Lab. Learn basic animation skills. So for those young people who are interested in animation, that is also one of the technology markets that our young people can tap into. And so we're encouraging you to register. Persons between 16 and 35 are welcome to join this workshop. So it's the Art in Motion Lab, and you will learn basic animation skills. So that make sure that you register. And the dates, once again, for the sessions, the 9th, 10th, 11th, 15th, and 16th of December. The sessions will take place in the evening. That will allow for our persons who are employed to participate. And of course, because it is being hosted during the Christmas break as well, our hope is that our student age population can also join in. In terms of your promoting your businesses or your products and all of those things, animation, basic animation might be of great value to you. We also have coming up, and this one was released yesterday, it's the Creators Playbook Workshop, and this is a workshop which will be facilitated by Mrs. Kashma Evelyn Nisbet, known as Food for Cash. She's a content creator, and there will be a 2-day workshop, Thursday 18th December and Friday 19th December, from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. daily at the Malcolm Gishard Recreational Park. And we hope that you'll be able to learn the essential tools, strategies, and platforms that every modern creator needs. And let me tell you, listeners, it is also for persons between the ages of 16 and 35. And I just want you to know that parents, listeners, there are many young people out there who have an interest in becoming content creators. Right? In becoming content creators and influencers, social media influencers. Kashma has been doing this for some time. I know that she does a lot of work sharing what Nevis has to offer in the culinary space, but I've also seen that she's journeyed to various other islands, and she's been invited to various other islands to also kind of promote and share what they have to offer in the culinary space. And so she's going to share with our participants some of the tips and tricks for content creation, and you'll get it's an experiential workshop as well, so you'll get a chance to do some activities, and the hope is for those who are interested in this space, that you will walk away with some skills and tools that will help you with your content creation. Even if you're not interested in being a social media influencer, the content creation tools can be very useful for those who may have their own small business and want to create content to promote your small business, or you have an interest in coming up with an entrepreneurial concept or launching a business via that you're interested in. All of those types of people, young people, are very welcomed, and we hope that you would be able to come on board and learn something from one of our island's best in the social media world. And so Mrs. Evelyn Nisbet has a background in marketing and communication as well, and I think that would definitely help you to understand some of the nuances, and so you will learn a lot. I have no doubt that you will learn a lot, and it is once again happening during the Christmas break, so our participants will be able to attend. Those school-age students can attend, as well as persons who are not in school. We have given some time. This is just before the Christmas break, so for those who can take vacation days, the 18th and 19th would be those days that I would recommend that you take. We'll have some giveaways for you. We'll have some various instruments for you to help to support you in your journey, and of course there's no cost to you, and so you would not have to necessarily pay a fee. And so we want to encourage you to come on board for the Creators Playbook Workshop, and this is once again presented by the Department of Youth here on Nevis. So we have those activities happening for the Department of Youth. And just before we continue with what the other activities are, I wanted to take a moment out to highly commend the Department of Youth for the first episode of Launchpad. Launchpad is a series that focuses on youth, sharing the stories of youth. It is actually a live series, and so we saw the first of many. It will be a monthly series. Episode 1 was Youth in Tibet, Shaping the Future with Technology. Youth in Tibet, Shaping the Future with Technology. And we saw the guests in the persons of Mr. Don Dyer. He's a civil engineer, and with a young, yes, but with a wealth of experience and a lot to share. We saw Mr. Steadroy Pemberton, and he is an architect, a young architect, one of my former students, young architect, and he also represented very well. And then we saw Miss Heidi Tyson. She's a young agronomist, and she also shared a lot about women in Tibet, women in agriculture, and just the general field of agriculture. So I thought that, well, I know for sure that the workshop had a lot of content and was quite inspirational. I'm sorry I said the workshop, I meant web series. And the presenters, the young people, they shared their journey with eloquence, and I look forward to seeing the other highlights as we go along. We also saw highlights throughout from various young people who are involved in other Tibet related areas, and so I want to say kudos to them as well. Our host for that series, the Launchpad episode 1, was Miss Akida Nisbet, and she also did an exceptional job, and so I want to say kudos to Akida for doing well. So we highlighted the young professionals. Each of them were able to share their individual journey within their fields, and then we had a live question and answer segment. So that was the Youth Launchpad, and it launched out on Wednesday and at 6 p.m. and we look forward to seeing the other episodes as they come on board. So those are what we saw during the course of the week. And then I wanted to end the updates for the Department of Youth, making sure I didn't miss any of the activities coming up. I wanted to end the youth activities by giving heartfelt commendations, congratulations to the awardees, the winners of the 25 Most Remarkable Teens Awards. We had 5 young people from Nevis, and I wanted to take a few moments this morning to shine a spotlight on them. They did exceptionally well. We had quite a few young persons who applied, but we want to highly applaud the 5 Nevisians who were able to be part of the 25 Most Remarkable Teens this year. And so, let me try to go in the order I think that they were presented in. We had Miss Nyla Taylor, and she was awarded in the field of technology. We had Mr. Jadon Herbert, and he was awarded in the field Scholar Athlete. We had Miss Ajerne Hodge, and we know Ajerne is our co-host on third Saturday for the ECB Children's Connection program. She was awarded in academics and youth activism. We had Jacori Isaac, art and creativity, and we had Jaden Liebert, scholar athlete. I will take some time out this morning as well to just share their profiles with you, because most of you will not have been able to have access to the booklet, and you might not be able to have you might not have had a sense of what they have accomplished. And so I will start, and then actually what I will do is after the break I will share the profiles with you. However, at this moment I know that we commend the teens, and they have done remarkably well. They have been recognized for their contributions to the development of our island, and more so our federation. But we also know that they could not have done it alone. And so I want to, on behalf of the ministry, say congratulations to the entire support systems, their teachers, their pastors, their coaches, all of the persons, their all of the members of their families, the parents, the extended family members who have been there, who have provided stellar examples of what and who they should be, and who have played an integral part in shaping them as young people who we could be proud of, who have been highlighted, who have been recognized for their positive attitudes, their positive contributions to the development of our island and of our federation. So, as I said, congratulations to the entire extended families, the school support system, even their friends who probably in some way, shape and form may have even helped to keep them accountable in their various exploits. And we wish them continued success. The 25 Most Remarkable Teens Award is just one award, one space of recognition, and I know that many more will come for all of you, because you continue. You did not start this journey to be recognized, and you will continue to execute effectively and efficiently, and we know that you'll continue to make us proud. So congrats again to Nyla, Jadon, Ajerne, Jacori, Jaden. All right, so we will take a short break, and when we come back I'll share from their profiles, after which we will zero in on this week's Album Month quiz, compliments the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back.
When VON vibrates, the whole Caribbean must shake.
860 AM, the powerhouse.
It's time, come on, rise and shine. You know, I know we're gonna have a great time. And now we're past it quickly, you don't wanna miss it. So turn up the radio, it's Youth on the Go. Youth on the Go. Oh, let's start the show. Youth on the Go. Oh, let's start the show. let's go. I will learn new things. I will be creative. Grab your gears, let's gather around. An adventure is always waiting. This storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the go. Whoa. Let's start the show. Youth on the go. Whoa. Let's start the show. Whoa. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
All right, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning to all of our radio listeners, our viewers via Von Radio's Facebook page and YouTube channel, and welcome to this edition of Youth on the Go here on Von Radio. I am Zahnela Claxton from the Ministry of Education, Natal, and as I said, it is indeed a pleasure to be here with you. And at the bottom of the hour, we will be sharing some of the highlights from the 5 young people who were awarded, the 5 divisions who were awarded among the 25 most remarkable teens for the Federation through the Department of Youth Empowerment on St. Kitts. And we have, as I said, Nyla Taylor charting new orbits in technology, and she was awarded in the category Technology. At just 16 years old, Nyla is charting new orbits in technology and innovation. A 5th form student at the Gingerland Secondary School in Nevis, she's a visionary with a passion for aerospace engineering, robotics, and coding, dedicated to using technology to uplift her community. Her blend of faith, leadership, and technical skills has earned her recognition among the Federation's 25 most remarkable teens of 2025 in the category of technology. From an early age, Nyla's curiosity about flight mechanics and space exploration has shaped her academic path. Excelling in technical vocational subjects, she continues to lay the groundwork for a career in aerospace engineering, driven not just by the dream of space travel, but by a mission to design safer systems for those who go beyond. This vision reflects both intelligence and empathy. As a director and ambassador of the St. Kitts Nevis Robotics Association, SKNRA, Nyla is not just a participant, but a teacher and a leader. She represents the organization, leads community outreach, and inspires youth through technology. Her role as a member of the National Robotics Team, where she has spent the past 3 years designing and programming robots, and her dedication to teaching robotics to children in Nevis and St. Eustatius through the SKNRA's summer camps, make her a true inspiration and mentor to many. Nyla is skilled in block programming, HTML, CS, and Python, and continues to advance her knowledge through self-directed courses exploring automation, machine learning, and data analysis, the engines of modern aerospace technology. She also applies computer-aided design, CAD, electronics, and mechanical engineering fundamentals to bring technical ideas to life. An active participant in her school's STEM club, she thrives on teamwork, innovation, and creative problem solving. Guided by one of her favorite quotes, "Imagination is more important than knowledge," by Albert Einstein. She believes imagination fuels discovery and transforms ideas into breakthroughs. Nyla is a dedicated Seventh-day Adventist who actively participates in her church as a member and instructor in the Mannings and Beulah Progressive Pathfinder Club. She guides young members, fostering leadership skills, strengthening her faith, and engaging in service projects that emphasize teamwork, discipline, and personal growth. Nyla Taylor's impressive technical achievements are complemented by her values of faith, discipline, and service. As a student ambassador, distance athlete with the Phase Track Club, and Pathfinder leader, she exemplifies these principles, inspiring others along the way. With an innovative mind and a heart for service, She is not just a rising star, but a trailblazer, encouraging others to dream bigger and to reach higher. That was the profile on Miss Nyla Taylor, and she was one of the awardees for the 2025 25 Most Remarkable Teens for St. Kitts and Nevis. Our next awardee is Jadon Herbert, Visionary in the Making, and he was awarded in the area of Scholar Athlete. Resilience, brilliance, and purpose converge in the life of Jadon Herbert, a young man whose journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. Born into challenges that would have defeated many, Jadon has instead transformed hardship into fuel for excellence, standing today as one of St. Kitts and Nevis's most remarkable teens. At just 4 years old, Jadon faced the devastating loss of his mother. Soon after, his aunt and ever-supporting village stepped forward with love and courage to nurture his potential. But fate would test him again, with her passing in 2024, leaving him without the guiding presence of either parent. While such trials could have broken his spirit, Jadon emerged with unshakable resolve, proving that true greatness is often built upon the foundation of adversity. An exceptional student, Jadon graduated from the Charlestown Secondary School in 2024 with 9 CXC subjects, earning 13 awards and distinctions that placed him on the principal's list, honor roll, and merit list. Recognized as a top technical student, his aptitude in mathematics, design, and applied science reveals the sharp analytical mind of a future civil engineer or urban planner, a visionary ready to design not just buildings, but sustainable communities that uplift future generations. Currently pursuing further studies at the Clarence Fitzroy Bryan College, he continues to set the blueprint for academic excellence. Equally compelling in his prowess on the cricket field. A disciplined bowler and a respected teammate, Jadon represented the Charlestown Secondary School with distinction before advancing to compete at the sub-regional level, donning the colors of the Leeward Islands under-19 team and the Nevis Cricket League. His cricketing career is defined not only by skill, but also by his humility, sportsmanship, and respect for leadership, qualities that mirror his scholarly discipline. Grounded in faith, Jadon also contributes meaningfully to his community through regular attendance at the Charlestown Methodist Church and volunteer service. Despite his quiet and reserved demeanor, his actions are a testament to his integrity, respect, and unwavering commitment to personal growth. The story of Jadon Herbert is one of perseverance, intellect, and promise. He is more than a scholar and an athlete. He is an architect of resilience, a builder of hope, a young man whose blueprint for life inspires all who encounter him. For his unmatched courage in overcoming adversity, his academic brilliance, and his athletic achievement, Jadon stands as a shining symbol of the remarkable potential of St. Kitts and Nevis's youth. And that was Mr. Jadon Herbert, Scholar Athlete and awardee number 2 from Nevis as part of the 2025 25 Most Remarkable Teens Award, the awards which were presented on Thursday evening. Our next awardee is Miss Ajerne Hodge, wired for service and discovery, and she received the award in the areas of academics and youth activism. Would you believe that at age 15, Ajerne Hodge is already charting neural pathways of excellence, service, and purpose that set her apart as one of St. Kitts and Nevis's brightest lights? Her life to date reflects the precision of a finely tuned nervous system. Each connection she makes in academics and youth advocacy, firing the synapses toward a future of extraordinary impact. A student of the Gingerland Secondary School, Ajerne is a scholar whose intellectual curiosity pulses with remarkable energy. Her academic interests span STEM and world languages, guided by a curiosity that fuels both learning and service. But it is her passion for the brain that sparks her deepest But it is her passion for the brain that sparks her deepest sense of purpose. Aspiring to become a neurologist, she is captivated, and I think she amended neurosurgeon. She's captivated by how the brain orchestrates thought, movement, and memory, a finely tuned system that mirrors the way she connects ideas, disciplines, and people. Just as neurons communicate across intricate networks, Ajerne thrives on connecting knowledge across disciplines, bridging science with global languages, culture with service, and innovation with compassion. Her record of achievement is already impressive. A gifted linguist, Ajerne studies Spanish, French, and Mandarin, while teaching herself sign language to broaden the scope of human connection. At just 13, she represented Nevis in the Taiwan ICDF Mandarin singing competition and later sang at Taiwan's 112th National Day celebration, cementing her place as a young cultural ambassador. She is among the first in the Federation to sit the test of Chinese as a foreign language, TOEFL, achieving the top level 1 ranking in an early milestone that reflects her discipline and brilliance. This brilliant STEMinist made her mark as the youngest and only female first farmer from her school to compete in the Ministry of Education's STEM Challenge at just 13. Later, she was inducted as a member of the St. Kitts and Nevis Robotics Association and became part of the first ever Technovation Girls Nevis team, which co-developed SAIL, school, and arts through innovative learning to expand access to education. Each role she takes on reflects the harmony of a well-coordinated nervous system, dynamic, adaptable, and purposeful. As a UNICEF youth advocate and St. Kitts and Nevis Child Rights Ambassador, Ajerne uses her voice to champion issues that matter to young people, from education and mental health to gender equity and youth wellness. As a co-host of the ECCB Children's Connection radio program, she promotes Financial Literacy Month. She was also the youngest panelist for the UNICEF's Menstrual Hygiene Day 2025, where she advocated for spaces where young people, especially girls, can speak openly, be supported, and thrive. She is also a proud member of the Nevis Youth Health Mentorship Program, helping to raise awareness about non-communicable diseases, NCDs, and translating her passion for service into action through public and private health screenings. This commitment to making a difference reached the global stage when she represented her country and the Caribbean in Mexico City. The Ajerne spoke on behalf of the 56,000 young people across Latin America and the Caribbean, amplifying youth perspectives on education, health, and equality. Her dedication to mental health is deeply personal. Having faced bullying and periods of being silenced, Ajerne now channels those experiences into advocacy that builds awareness, compassion, and resilience among youth, finding their voices. For her, advocacy is not about reward, but about making life easier and enriching for others. Like the brain's steady transmission of signals, she uplifts her community through quiet acts of care, leadership, and strength. Ajerne's strength lies not only in her intellect, but also in her wisdom beyond her years. She believes that to truly change the world, one must first learn to love oneself. With her sharp mind, compassionate heart, and boundless energy, Azurne Hodge embodies the very essence of academic brilliance and volunteerism, inspiring her peers and proving that when passion and purpose align, the results are nothing short of remarkable. In any other language, she is definitely one of St. Kitts and Nevis's 25 most remarkable teams for 2025. And so that was profile on Azurne Hodge. We'll take a short break, and when we get back, we'll focus on the other two awardees for the awards.
Sugar City St. Kitts. Keep it sweet. Keep listening to Vaughn.
It's time, come on, rise and shine. You know, I know we're gonna have a great time. And now we're past it quickly, you don't wanna miss it. So turn up the radio, it's Youth on the Go. Youth on the Go. Oh, let's start the show. Oh, Youth on the Go. Oh, let's start the show. Let's go. I will learn new things. I will be creative. Grab your gears, let's gather around. An adventure is always waiting. This storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Good morning to all of our radio listeners or viewers via Vaughn Radio's Facebook page and YouTube channel. And welcome to this edition of Youth on the Go here on Vaughn Radio. I am Zahnela Claxton from the Ministry of Education et al. And it is indeed a pleasure to be here with you this morning. We were just before the break sharing some of the profiles from the 25 Most Remarkable Teens Award, which was held in St. Kitts on Thursday evening. And once again, we commended the young people for their stellar achievements, not just this year, but over the last few years. I want to pause for a cause, because I do know that we have our commitment, our partnership with the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society and the Conservation and Biodiversity Committee to share the Album Month questions with you weekly. And so what I will do is pause on the profiles. If I do not get to, I don't want to rush through them. And so I might have to save the last two for next week to give them the same amount of time and attention that I did for the previous three. And so we will pause for the quiz. Get your primary school students up, parents. I know they're already prepping for their tests this week. Get your primary school students up, because we have two questions for our primary school students. Remember that the winners for the quiz will get a prize from the Nevis Historical Conservation Society. They will go down to the Museum of Nevis History right there on Samuel Hunkins Drive, and they will collect their prize. It will be a gift card to get something from Buddy's Pizzeria, so they might be able to get a gift card for a snack or pizza or something along that line. So please note that that's where the prizes should be collected related to the Album Month quiz. The question 1, primary school students only. What part of a tree grows under the ground? What part of the tree grows under the ground? The numbers to call: 469-1616, 469-1700, 469-1616, 469-1700. We need a primary school to tell us what part of the tree grows under the ground. That's question 1 for our primary school students. Okay, I think we have a caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
Good.
Wonderful. Do you know what part of a tree grows under the ground?
The root.
Ooh, what's your name?
Zahnela.
Janaya?
Yes.
Janaya, spell Janaya for me because I don't want to misspell it.
Janiya.
Janaya, what's your last name?
Scott.
Janaya Scott. Okay, Janaya. And what school do you attend?
Water.
Okay, great job, Janaya. I hope that you do very well on your tests next week, okay?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sure you will. Can you hold on a moment so that Melissa can get your parent or guardian's contact? Just hold on for a moment, okay? Have a great week.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome, Janaya. All right, so Janaya Scott took the first prize. And let's go to the second question. What kind of tree produces a starchy fruit which can be used in meals instead of potato or rice? What kind of tree produces a starchy fruit which can be used in meals instead of potato or rice? 469-1616, 469-1700. We're looking for another primary schooler to tell us what kind of tree produces a starchy fruit which can be used in meals instead of potato or rice. And once again, these questions are compliments the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society, and more specifically the Conservation and Biodiversity Committee, and they are celebrating Arbor Month. And so we would love to hear from a primary schooler. Tell us, what kind of tree produces a starchy fruit which can be used in meals instead of potato or rice? That's for a primary school student. 469-1616, 469-1700. Primary school student, tell us what kind of tree produces a starchy fruit which can be used in meals instead of potato or rice. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
Fine.
Wonderful. Are you a primary school student?
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay, so what kind of tree produces a starchy fruit which can be used in meals instead of potato or
Breadfruit.
rice? Okay, let's try it again. Okay.
Breadfruit.
Okay, so the breadfruit is the starchy fruit which can be used in meals instead of potato or rice. What is your name?
Embele.
Okay, Mbele. Mbele
Galloway.
Galloway. Okay, and what school do you go to, Mbele?
Mudcross
Wow,
Society
okay,
School.
okay, thank you. Mbele, are you getting ready for your test this week as well?
Yes.
Wonderful. Do you think you're going to ace them?
Yes.
I think so too, Mbele. Can you do me what grade are you in?
Grade 3.
You're in grade 3 already, Mbele? Wow. Okay, so hold on just a little bit longer, and Melissa is going to take your parents' contact information, okay? Just hold on, don't hang up. Thank you and have a great week, Mbele. All right, so congratulations to Janaya and Mbele. They won the primary school category, and we are going to move on to the secondary category. Let's see if we can get some answers from our high schoolers who are hopefully up and rearing to go. Question 1. The world's oldest tree is estimated to be A, 550, B, 1,200, C, 4,800, or D, 9,000 years old. Let's try it again. The world's oldest tree is estimated to be A, 550, B, 1,200, C, 4,800, or D, 9,000 years old. The numbers to call, 469-1616, 469-1700, and I need a high schooler to tell me if the answer is A, B, C, or D. And of course, you'll be able to walk away with a prize. So that's question 1 for our high schoolers. Question 2 for our high schoolers. Nevis used to export a product called copra. That's C-O-P-R-A. This was a product of which tree? Nevis used to produce a product called copra. This was a product of which tree? Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, are you a high schooler?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Which question do you want to answer? I'm sorry.
The one about the tree.
The tree, okay. The world's oldest tree is estimated to be...
The world's oldest tree. The world's oldest tree is estimated to be 4,853 years old.
Okay, wonderful. And that, you're correct. What's your name?
Tizari Stevenson.
Okay, and Tizari, you're correct. The world's oldest tree is the Methuselah tree, and it's actually in the White Mountains of California, USA, right? Its exact location has been held top secret, but it is somewhere in California. So you are very correct. Are you in fifth form, Tizari?
Yeah.
Yes, JSS. Okay, wonderful. So you get your prize from the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Let me just make sure before I tell you to hang on. Okay, so yes, we have a contact for Tizari. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so we have our last question. Nevis used to export a product called copra, C-O-P-R-A. This was a product of which tree? Nevis used to export, I wish someone would get this one. We have 3 minutes. Nevis used to export a product called copra, C-O-P-R-A. I'm calling it copra. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing correctly. That's why I'm spelling as well. This was a product of which tree? Come on, I need a high schooler to tell me. Nevis used to export a product called copra, C-O-P-R-A. This is a product of which tree? High schoolers, give me a call, 469-1616, 469-1700. You will win a prize. Compliments the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society, and we will be able to celebrate and share this information because I want the world to know without me giving out the information. So can I get a high schooler telling us the product that Nevis used to export, copra? What tree does that product come from? 469-1616, 469-1700. Okay? Nevis used to export a product called copra, C-O-P-R-A. This was a product of which tree? Woohoo! We have a caller! Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Have we spoken for the morning, or are you a new caller?
No, I'm a new caller.
Wonderful. And you're a high schooler?
Yes, I'm a high schooler. I'm a third form.
Perfect. So can you tell us, Nevis used to export a product called copra. This was a product of which tree?
It was a product of the coconut tree.
Wonderful. What is your name?
My name is Jalil.
Jalil?
Yes.
J-A-L-E-E-L?
Jalil.
Okay, Jalil, you have to come again because I'm way off. J-H-A?
Jalil.
Jalil. Newton Grant?
Yeah, Newton Grant.
Ah, okay. It took me a little while. And you are third form CSS?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, you are correct. Jalil, do you have any idea? Or anything? Do you know anything at all about the copra? Other than the fact that it's from a coconut tree?
No, not really.
Not really? So it is the dried flesh of the coconut from which they extracted oil. Imagine that. I didn't know, and I learned this morning. But thank you so much for sharing, Jalil. You're correct. Just hang on a moment, and we will get your contact information. Okay? Just hold on, Melissa. We'll take your information offline.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. And that brings us to the end of Youth on the Go here on Vaughn Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. And we want to congratulate our students who called in this morning. We also want to once again congratulate the remarkable teens. It has been a wonderful day. And next week we'll continue with that conversation. But until then, have an enjoyable and safe week all.
With all the